Welcome back, everyone, to Deltarune Chapter 4. You're here with Ren, the once upon a time known as DraxxKraven. And finally, it's time for us to enter the center door. Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a second there. I got something for you. Hey, we're about to go end this dream, so... Good timing, I just about finished my letter. You mind delivering it for me? Deliver it? Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so... Yep, that's what I mean. This letter, just have a read of it for me. Then, when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Me, rewrite all of it? Why don't you just... This old mind's gotta get some help remembering it. Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Okay, got it. I, might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do this? As long as you got the point, the words don't really matter. Okay, sure. See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain. The night which makes with blackened knife. No, go away. Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. No, we can't go back up there. Of course not. We have to climb. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this... Huh? Hey! The red light. Oppressive. A wind? Maybe the roaring itself? The night? Damn it, you weren't stopping us this time! Susie, wait! Uh-oh. Okay, they're not that fast, but obviously more dangerous than the water obstacles we had been dealing with. Nope. Nope. There we go. Much better. Alright. Looks like it's time for a new pattern. About to say, I'm not making that one. Huh. I wonder if the knight is pulling their punches. Crap. Shit! Fuck. Or if, I don't know, throwing the knives vertically and horizontally is different, you know? Pardon me, I believe they're called sanguine blades. The going is slow, but we made it. Susie, don't! What? And just let this loser get away? Hey! The hell are you doing, you goddamn coward? Damn it. I let them get away. It's alright, Susie. We did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time, they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... How are we gonna protect Toriel, Undyne, anybody? Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. Now I want to check out the door. What are these doors? We've seen 3 of them. One of them led to the classroom from the castle town. The second led from Tenna's world into the light world. A grand door seems to be locked solid. Where does that one lead to? What other place? What place could be considered next to the church while not being the church? It's quite large, you know? Looks like this is the fountain. Yeah, I guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in the castle town. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Sure, Susie. He doesn't seem to want to go near the fountains. He never does. It's always just Susie and Chris who do it. Oh, does this one look different? Smaller, maybe? The Dark Fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing. Oh, okay. So it's the difference between the dark world in the foyer and the dark world in the chapel. Guess the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door. That weird smoke, there's no way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night's still... It's locked. Ugh, it's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. It's not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out. Plus, he probably knows where a code is, right? It's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Huh? Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A. It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was actually kind of cool. And I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but if you were playing every week, you might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something. Listen. I don't care how long it is. So, in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess, maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it, so I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it, is what I thought then. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. Hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kind of just want to hear you play. Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more. I'll play again someday. If you play too. Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it someday. It's a set of bells of different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but... The wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Damn, why don't we get to wear these? What? I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums? It seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. Open. Oh my god! What the hell is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff in here too. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. What are these candles with people's names for anyway? It is birthdays, right? Prayer. So it just kind of helps you pray for people? Hey, my name's here. That means someone must have... Well, Susie's the one here. You clasped your hands tightly, took a deep breath, and said her name. Hey, don't pray for me, dumbass. I don't need it. Guess they used that to put out the candles. Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. The code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here, but it's weird. The outside's clean, but... the inside's covered in dust? Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty... Hell no, you don't mean... when monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris, why the hell does that pastor have that in his... Huh? There's a hammer inside, and a photo of the old man? Dun dun. The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the dark world, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's the pastor guy. Give me a sec. Alright, I got it. Let's go, Chris. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, a friend. Number 1. That's right. Alvin dug up his father. Maybe because he knows about what's going on? It's kind of the only way I could imagine him doing that. I don't think he'd do it for fun or for like a purely deranged reason. I think this conspiracy goes even deeper and it involves him. He did it purposefully. Knowing, or perhaps not knowing anything, just that it either was an order he was supposed to fulfill out, or he knows about the dark fountains, at least enough to know that bringing the hammer into things would create a certain kind of situation. But we don't know that yet. We won't know until we have an opportunity to ask him. And I am very concerned that Susie's handwriting is going to give her away when someone finds that note. It's a glass container. You looked inside. It's a small metal hammer and a photo of an old man, both covered in dust. Chris, let's not look at that anymore. Juice and wafer-like crackers. It's a large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Documents. Guess the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. Books, many copies of Lords of the Hammer, and some unlabeled notebooks. It'd take a while to search through all this. It's a plaque bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe, and for those that cannot, may our hope shine so brightly that they too may keep shelter from the dark. Seems to be some sort of incense container? Hmm. Susie looks like she has an idea. Listen to it. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening the door, but I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man, he could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you do that again? Queen said concentrate and stab into the earth. You got anything sharp? Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? Oh, Chris is blushing! Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Concentrate on what I want, and... Oh. Maybe the shelter isn't a shelter, it's... I don't know. I feel like there might be an underground system that's filling with this darkness, and anytime you pierce the earth sufficiently, it lets the darkness out. I actually did it. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Pretty sick, right? You should try making one sometime. It's really cool. Hey, is it me or does something seem off? I guess it's like Ralsei said. Every dark world is different. Let's go. The lighting has changed, among other things. Is it just me or is everything upside down? No way to go back the way we came. Oh God. Susie, what did you make? There's that prophecy again, the one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. But lo, on hopes and dreams they send 3 heroes at world's end. The light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the earth's expire. Ah! Wingblade. I can't whirl. Ralsei isn't here. All I can do is spin S. You and Susie spun masterfully. Halo, good eye. Ow. Whew. Yes. Crap. Okay. I've been through worse. Fountains freed, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes. Right. Hey Chris, look, it's Ralsei. When we first met him. Guess all 3 of us have our prophecies too. If Ralsei's the Lonely Prince, wonder what we are. Come on, there's gotta be another one ahead. The 3rd hero, the prince, alone in deepest dark. True, and that is what Ralsei looked like when we first met him, but then he discarded those robes almost immediately. It would have been trivial for him to, if he knows the prophecy, it would have been trivial for him to see this image and create a costume of it, perhaps. Unless that is supposed to be him. I am the philosopher. You sought to return to the dream, but the lighting of the mind has changed. At best you can only see another side. I see. Looks like everything's fallen to dust. Ashes. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's a ladder over here. Oh, it looks like I'm not missing out on anything. Alright. Oh, fuck! This seems fine. We know everything. We understand everything. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck! Organic accosts you. Harmonize. Musical. Touch the green. Musical mercy. Check. Useless analytics. A philosopher. Why he's fighting you is one of life's great questions. Susie played random notes. How could we ever make peace? What isn't Deltarune? Okay. Harmonize. You tried to harmonize. Touch the green. What am I, a butterfly? The tail which must be followed. Okay. I will try harder to harmonize. Hit those low notes. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. A shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant, unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. If only these brutes had more filial piety. The statues stand in reverence. It appears, or it feels to me like the doctrine is so divided in a manner of speaking that certain parts and pieces are just like being destroyed. Or like certain parts and pieces are completely contradictory. Therefore, in one version of the Dark World, certain parts are, oop, I think this is accidentally the right way. I never want to go the right way. I want to go the way of treasure. So yeah, certain parts are so diametrically opposed that in some worlds, parts of them exist, and in other worlds they don't. We know nothing. We understand nothing. Okay. The Lord of Screens cleaved red by blade. Okay. If the prophecy is so vague, could you create a prophecy? I tried doing something similar in a game of Inevitable. The first hero, the cage, with human soul and parts. Hey, this has got to be you. Weird illustration, though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? Then for the picture, they can, like, show you, like, doing a flip or something? Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream. Whose dream is this? The knight's dream? My dream? That's a rough question. I heard there's something inside the acorn, but I don't know where to find an acorn, or even what one is in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. Okay. But yes, Inevitable is a game about a kingdom that has been prophesied to fall, be destroyed. But what is the destruction of a kingdom? How would you measure that? Is it dead when all of its people are dead? You opened the treasure chest. What inside was Rhapsody. Well, I might as well use something on Susie to restore her HP. Butterscotch, nice. Scarlexers. Oh, and some darker candy. Wow, the darker candy is better than TV dinners. Is it destroyed when everyone is dead? Is it destroyed when the king dies? When the royal line is destroyed? How do you know? Oh, crap. Organic accosts you. Listen, the Song of Legend plays. Amen. So, my character was trying to cause the curse to try to cause the prophecy to be fulfilled with as little mortal harm as possible, because she was, like, actively opposed to the kingdom itself. Whose dream is this? You left it here. Fair enough. The girl. You think that means me? And last was the girl. At last was the girl. Maybe. That symbol has been used in Susie's bedroom to mark her, but that was made by Ralsei, who might be trying to do something with the prophecy that we don't fully understand. Like my prophecy's next? Heh, I wonder what it says. Come on. Huh. Oh! Will show your remembrance other side. Oh, donation great. Other side a great donation when you pass to the. Okay. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. Right. Oh. So. How did you know that we would donate? I guess we would have to. I don't know. You are one of the donators. Between you and another, you reached 10,013 gold. How absurd. You may as well give money to a spider. Take what's in the treasure boxes if it's yours. Huh. You open the treasure. Inside was the Gold Widow. Was added to your armors. The Gold Widow. A spider made of gold. It gathers coins into it, reducing the amount gained. But as you can see, it's a very powerful item. Dear Lord, it's better than the Shadow Mantle in every way, except for its defense against dark and star abilities. Yet, it does cost us valuable money. Hardly. I can always farm more. Okay. This seems fine. The lighting has changed, but the power that fills you has not. Could I have that Rhapsody, please? Thank you. Oh, Lord. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart. Chris, hey, look, it's me. I've got some bad news, Susie. That doesn't look like you. At all. It's meant to represent you, I imagine. You are the girl, the second hero, with hope crossed on her heart, but you don't have a sword, and that doesn't look anything like you. The girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? You think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there, let's keep looking. Hold on. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of hyperlink blocked? Yes. I feel like I haven't heard of it, but I don't know why. Fair enough. Yo! It's time for parallax scrolling. Gotta be honest, Chris, I've never really gotten picked for anything before. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Even got chosen last in gym. But this is like something else, you know? Something important. Chris, before, I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. Ow. I still kind of am in some ways, I guess. But now, I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth. Written somewhere. Written somewhere no one can erase. Do you need a prophecy to tell you that, Susie? Can't it just be true because you say it is? What's this way? Ah, yes. The strange room. One of these windows is different. What do you call a man with one eye? Speaking of, just trying to keep my eyes open. To try to find the one that is different. The one that is not the same. Why does the angel make its cry? Who will call the girl who snows? I don't know. I don't know. I can only assure you that one of these windows is different. Do you see it? I do. That one had its little egg face up instead of face down. Roots. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Tale. The lost. Would children grow? Forest followed, pointed where? The poor children. Is it something in between this room and the other? There's a peculiar book here. Read it? Yes. And so wept the fallen star, making rivers with its tears. Then slowly from the bitter water something grew. It looked like glass. Interesting. About to say, is it in between this room and the next? Oh, fuck. Alright. We found it. Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you. It's the 7th Ruden. I guess we lost it here. Yes, I know I'm quite small for a secretary. But knockoffs don't have the right to complain. Fair enough. Looks like a hospital. The tree. It seems to be occupied. It's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. Of course. Well, there is a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. He is behind the tree. Of course he is. Of course he is. So this is what we do. We fumble around in the dark. It's a sink. Okay. Another sink? There's got to be someone in here. Something. Someone seems to be making a painting of a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet. How do you draw a tree without the bark? Is it just the leaves? Oh, I'm sorry. I was so into drawing I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Right. This is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. What? What am I drawing? Oh, don't look. I'm not finished yet. How did I get here? Well, I can't say I remember. I was in such a rush. I didn't look where I was going at all. Huh. Pointing at something and nodding. He's behind the tree. Well, there's a canvas here. Will you draw? Yes. Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple, still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hand, smudged with graphite, was still moving as if to trace some other unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Well, there is not a man here. Where's the other artist? The sinks aren't here either. Oh no. You ran water over your hands and dried them. Between your fingers, a faint gray crease glittered stubbornly. You can never wash it all away. I don't like that. Oh, this makes Chris washing their hands a whole lot darker. Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient anyway? Well, you got paid, didn't you? What? Chris. Baby. Honey. Just eat some sacred moss. The moss was consumed with gusto. What? I gained no more moss-consuming powers? I'm a fucking level 8 moss hunter, you piece of shit. Okay. Like it never happened. Love finds its way to the girl. Hey! What does that mean? That Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. No way, bestie. The girl. Ah! Susie! Help! A metal mage. When out of tune, she's unpredictable. That's a very interesting attack. Hey! Perfectly in tune. All musical acts became stronger. Ow. I remember that minigame. I am humbled. Whew. Susie, don't run off like that. I'm dying out here. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Welcome to Club Apathia. This is an archaeological exhibit. A familiar-looking statue. How rustic our ancestors were. No headdresses in sight. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them. We should eat only nuts and seeds. Oh. Can't cross that center mark. A beautiful specimen, although only the hard carapace remains. If only we could see its delicate pieces. It may have had beautiful feathers or even a fleshy posterior. A familiar-looking statue. I'm waiting to turn to stone. Hurry up, will you? It's a statue stand. It has your name on it. Yes. You will be a fossil too, won't you? Ah! Ah! It's a cacophony. Well, all music likes will become stronger. Ugh. Let's try to perform for the organic. Hooray! It was super effective. We're in tune. We're harmonized, baby. I am gonna get fucking killed by these things. Fuck. Oh, well, I can deal with the Wicca Bell. The organic's the thing kicking my ass. Holy shit. Give me HPs. Right, I can't walk over the cross. These ancient once-celled organisms seem to have lived a simple life. Look how they band together. Lessons could be learned. Could be learned. Look how realistic the rendering of the water is by the stone. To our progenitors, this must have been the peak of beauty. You're not wrong. Ah, overachiever. The stone tablets carved in man's beard, a font of knowledge. Spellings were different back then, and definitely better. An awful beast. A relief this creature was before our time. From the body shape, it seems to have eaten meat and fire. A familiar looking statue. 500 dark dollars added to the money hole. Chris, hey, didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? If there's something about me here, then I... Huh? The last prophecy? Is this... What happens at the end? To save the worlds, there's only one way. Huh, it's telling us how to save the world? Hey, Chris, this'll make everything easy, right? Hey, I was reading that! Old man. Wait! It's a long way back up. Alas, I've got to cut it here, in this second sanctuary. This new hell. Oh god! Next time, on Deltarune Chapter 4, we climb